Alright, I'm CrazySkateNate, you know what I'm saying? And today I'm bringing the Shadow Nexus tournament to your attention. Like, this tournament is full of nothing but crazy hitters. Like, I mean, it is a path full of destruction. And with that being said, I have ZipMasterFlex here to help me just commentate and present this to you guys in a way that only Zip can.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's been a long time, man. I appreciate you, Nate, dog. How y'all doing out there in the chat, man? I know y'all hear me, man. Go ahead and say something in the chat. And also, let us know how that audio's hitting right now. You know what I mean? First tournament, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to get everything together as it need be. Game is a bit loud, and the commentators gotta up the volume of the commentators. Nah, for sure. Y'all good? I appreciate y'all. Let's get to it, man. I can't wait to see this one right here. GrimothyTReaper versus Blue. I heard some good things about Blue. I've obviously seen Grimothy play before, so this is gonna be some good stuff out there. Y'all know y'all are probably very well versed in both, but you gotta understand. I've been missing for a bit, man. Big Zip, man. I haven't been around the same way that I used to back in those days. I pay attention to big lore, but that underground knowledge I don't have, so it's all good. I'm here to get educated. All right, here we go. We got both of them in here. Ready up, man. Let's go, man. How many of y'all out there remember before they changed level 65 in KI and you could only get to level 50? How old are y'all in the KI world? Got both players in. We're just waiting on the one gentleman, Blue, to ready up, and we will get this first match going. I called y'all old, bro. In KI terms, this game is old. What fighting game you know still running nice, solid brackets and invitationals at year 13? There's very select fighting games that still do that. You see what I'm saying? So actually, outside of fighting games, there's very select games that still do that. And if you remember the beginning days, back when you could only hit level 50, you're an old KI player. Blue, ready up. Let's get it. It's just a teenager? That's what you're saying? You don't think that games age in dog years? I feel like games age in dog years. So KI is either 100 plus or on the cusp. But with that being said, y'all hear that beautiful music? Hey, all right. Here we are, Tusk versus Fulgore. Feedback. No, I'm sorry. Wrong place. GrimothyTReaper versus Blue. AKA Nope versus Blue. Why do they both have the same credentials at the end of their name? Counterbreaker to kick it off. I think we get time to nonsense around them. We got health bar getting ripped off overhead. You're not dead, but it's coming soon to a theater near you. What we got here? Trying to find his way out of here. Nice base dip of Blue, but still clipped by the blade. Alright. Nope, kick this one off. Hot. Blade dash, couple dash up. Blue. Switch sides. Ooh, let me get the toes off. No perm. Fireball. Backside? No, he went front side. I like that too. I thought that when he had front side pick. And then we had a yes that worked there. It's a bar. Did a little bit of damage. A bar will. Woke up with the shadow and got yeet. Okay, up there. Stab him. Get that health bar off. I like Blue. Jump in on the start though. What? Pop the instinct a little early, but the reset back. And no, aka GrimothyTReaper, is game number 1.
Awesome victory!
Awesome victory. Bring it up, then around, then up again, then turn it off. Oh my gosh. Okay. Dude, that's what I was, bro. ARP, I'm telling you, that is the SpongeBob technique. Bring it around town. All right, here we go. We'll get back to it. Now we gotta, ooh! Backdash wasn't reaching for Blue. Looking good to start this with short of the slide. No, goes front side, overhead. The baseline has not been blocked one time. Tried to backdash the double teleport. No, but not playing no game while he's playing the game. Double low, deflect. Come here. Counter breaker on the first combo. I guess that was the second. Building up the reactor. And we have insane meters being built for the side of. Oh my goodness, that dash under? Big time tusk damage. Still wasn't enough. The backdash is there. Toes overhead. Nicky-esque out here. Oh my goodness. Blue. He's feeling blue after the damage he just took and the start he had. This is, as the KI boys say, only a true master. Nice grab there, baiting. So there's no meter on deck here for Nova, but, oh, he tried to dash up for a DP. We got to grab. I think we could have got a lot more out of that. I ain't gonna lie. Switch sides. Okay, hold on. Oh, he tried this trophy kick to get things started, but Nova. The backdash on wake up, got it, good.
Awesome victory!
And there it is. That is going to be 2-0 so far in the favor of Grimothy, aka Nova. All right, here we go. We got 2-0 Nova's way. Blue has a lot to think about. I ain't gonna lie to you. Blue has really gotta tap in here and decide if, I feel like maybe there should be another character swap to, but I also don't know if Blue plays another character, and Wolf is the answer. Starting in the USA, here we go. Come here. Tried a little dive kick there, no good. Solid little combo. Just a little B&B over there from Fulgor. Teleport front side with a snatcheroonie. Overhead, you still couldn't even see him. Toes, you still couldn't see him. Wouldn't want to be him. Overhead. Which side? Backside. What? No, bruh. Bro, he back teleported and then blade dash, saw the freeze frame, canceled with the pips into the low medium laser. Dog, this is what I'm talking about when I say they never nerf Fulgor. They just changed his identity. He couldn't do that before, but he's supposed to be nerfed and he did some nonsense. Man, the zoning is here. This is looking like Gutter Magic versus Rico Suave, but not quite, as we see Blue get in, and Gutter did not do such back in that first Evo. Come here. Overhead. I'm sorry, second Evo. Okay. Juggle is good. Oh my God! DP on the left side? What the jump heavy punch still hit Blue after he made a smart play. Backdash on the grab. Bro, Nova is gaming. He's in the fourth dimension right now. Does he get the touch? The heavy. No, I'm sorry, no. Medium. Straight into the ultrosity. And that's a 3-0. What big brain plays we just watched happen. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. And that's the first game of the night, guys. Oh my Yunas. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. All right, next up on the docket, it should be Devil May Karski coming up to face off against WolfSlayerNinja. And when you say WolfSlayerNinja, you gotta make sure you say the Slayer like Halo. A Slayer. Come on now. Y'all get it. Devil's in the lobby. Waiting on his opponent. The wolfiest of all wolves. WolfSlayer, I just saw you typing in that chat, brother. If you don't get your keister in this lobby, oh, my fault, my fault. He said he's on the way, guys. He said he's on the way. In the bracket, Scramblin is correct. Yes, there it is. It has been correct, Scramblin. It's trash, baby. Keister's just a fun word. And wouldn't that not even, I don't feel like that's like me being old. Isn't that just like a Jewish term? This is the same way like now, like an actual old term I use is, what do I use? Oh, I call people jive turkey still. You know what I'm saying? No, see, just because y'all don't have the vocabulary of a time traveler, don't mean that you can put that on me and call me old. That's your fault, I promise. WolfSlayer, enter the lobby. Devil May Care with the TJ going up against WolfSlayerNinja. I know he's not gonna play Jago, but I felt like that was a good play on words. You know what I mean? Ninjago. Who remembers that? I feel like I'm old for that one too, ain't I? I agree with you, but yes, it still sounds old for real. Keister doesn't sound old, man. It just sounds foreign. WolfSlayer, what the ROM? What the heck am I watching? I respect it though, bro. I love ROM. This is definitely my third main. Pulled him out in many a tournament to try to make something shake when Omen and Clay wasn't working. I hear that he's supposed to do well in this matchup, but I was horrible in this matchup. But I'm watching my dog, WolfSlayer, doing very well, but he got anti-aired on the body slash meaty that he attempted. Nice little damage there. Patience for Devil. Tried to jump heavy kick, no good. Devil yoked up. Baited and degraded. He's gonna have to guess it because he's gonna die, and he tried, but he relied on the wrong button, which was medium. All right, here we go. we have a good lead here from WolfSlayer. Oh no, backdash! I'm a young man, I got those reactions, brother. Dropped it, and he got shadow command grab. I promise you that was not a combo. If it was, I mean, that was not a reset. If it was, then hey. Slamma jamma. Nice stuff, nice stuff. Okay. All right, Devil. Putting in some work here. Jumped over, but he recovers from the Superman punch in time. Putting on some solid damage here. He tried the counter breaker, but WolfSlayer patient. Patient as the 3rd floor of hospitals, brother. Very good reversal there from Devil, not having it. Oh, that's gonna slap a dash. Wall splash. Dash up, let me get them toes off you right quick. Nice break. Caught him. Oh, he tried to, I know he went, that was a medium break. That was a medium break, I know it was. Come here, straight into the ultra. Low into the, hold on, what's this play? Yes, sir. Backdash is good from Devil. He baited the wake up, and WolfSlayer loses game 1 to Devil. Wow. Wow.
Awesome victory.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, yeah. This is why we're here, y'all. This is why you tune in. Bro, oh my gosh, dash cancel bait. And I'm not even mad at WolfSlayer. I would have did it too. That's the first time he used it. That was the time to use it. Devil just made the right play. Devil. Made him drop on the ground, trying to see him that punch, no good. Ooh, backdashing. Trying to look counter break. I'm not mad at that because Devil has broken the stabs multiple times. All right, slam it. Bait! Oh, bro. Devil's baits right now. Y'all already know what it is. Welcome to the Bates Motel, brother. Your room number is 11. Get out of my sky. Come here. Switch sides. Yoke him up. I like it. What's the play here? Empty jump? No. I would have liked to see an empty jump grab there. Devil baited. Okay. WolfSlayer also is doing a very good job of baiting Devil. The only thing is, I think that TJ does burst damage. Like, look at how much damage that did, right? TJ does like a lot of burst. TJ does a lot of burst damage, and he can get a lot of damage on big hits. Whereas WolfSlayer really has to cash out with Rom. Rom doesn't really do good damage off straight hits. He does have the damage over time, but right now what I'm watching is it not pay off for him how much he has to commit to his damage. Nice with that meaty. He would have left himself very plus if Devil didn't get hit also. That wake up was insane, I can't lie. Very good instinct pop, but he's still gonna get anti-air. Devil so ready. Lockout on the medium and 2-0, brother. Let me be honest, dude. Like, my dog WolfSlayer is playing phenomenal. You could watch this and be like, dang, man, Devil is cooking him. But in all actuality, that is not what's happening. Devil is making I think there's probably 2 to 3 big plays a game that Devil is outweighing him on, and character for character damage is leaning in the favor of Devil. But WolfSlayer is playing phenomenal.
Fight on.
All right, here we go. Sticking to his guns, believing in himself. WolfSlayer back at it again with the white ram. Oh, man. That's gonna hurt. Reset it. Oh, no, he got the grab. Hold on. It's WolfSlayer's time to shine. No, doesn't block the trimmer. And a drop combo. Stagger. Full combo. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Yes, sir. Frame kill him to the grab. I like it. He caught him. That is insane damage. Okay. Pushing through the corner, utilizing that instinct. Realize the jab, whip, and light command grab. WolfSlayer, very aware. What we got? Clipped him trying to use a shadow move. The anti-air, it's down up, dude. You can't really jump on TJ with meter. That's one of those things about this matchup you have to be conscious of. The juggle's still alive here. Devil making the most of it. He's gonna have to blow the combo out. Trimmer. Oh no. I like it. Patience for WolfSlayer. Opportunity. Oh my god, the reaction on that backdash. Okay, man grab. What's the play here? He woke up crouch medium, aka low forward if you're a Street Fighter enjoyer, and closed it out. Recognition on the space creation from WolfSlayer and Devil. Big time plays from a big time player. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. You know what's funny? I never paid attention to the fact that most people would get a lion on their chest, right? Because you want to have the heart of a lion, right? That cliche phrase. But TJ has a tiger on his chest on the opposite side from his heart. So he doesn't have the heart of a lion. He has the, what will we call it? The killer instinct of a tiger? I'll be here all week. I ain't gonna lie, Goki, I was gonna say that, but the tat's not on his eye. Like, if he had the tat on his eye like Mike Tyson, I would have did that, I promise. With that being said, Devil's gonna move forwards. WolfSlayer's gonna fall into losers. And I just have to commend him again, dude. The performance that WolfSlayer put on with that ROM, phenomenal. That also lets me know, with how well he played that I was always right that ROM did not beat TJ, and people used to try to tell me that. I am also talking about like 2018, so take it with a grain of salt. Now, with that being said, we're going to our next one. Scramblin is going up against FrodoTbagginzz. This is going to be a banger. Let's go. Why the heck is FrodoTbagginzz level 17? First off, I was going to say gold, but it's level 17 reign supreme, bro. WolfSlayer, your ROM is not cheeks, brother. That was great. Like, I'm really giving you praise. That was really well played. ROM is one of those characters, he like at face surface he looks cheesy, but he's really not. He plays some of the most honest KI, and you were playing KI fully well, so therefore to keep those games close, you had to have been playing good ROM. See what I'm saying? Alright, now let's get into the game here. FrodoTbagginzz is trying to make his way over. We are seeing a lot of zoning coming out from Scramblin. Scramblin keeping a lot of space here. But the jump in's good here. Frodo. Bad app. Ugh, broken. You don't want no part of it. Can't really throw the daggers right now. The waiting game. Jumps over into the Scarab, Shadow Scarab. Didn't get a pickup, but picked him up with the grab. Got his trap down. Jump back. Flipped him with the overhead. What a setup. I even forgot that the second Scarabs were even on the ground. Boom, bam, bing, bop, boom, bop, bam. The type of whips he on you wouldn't understand. Come here. Nice. A little bit of impatience there from Frodo, not wanting to be chipped out, is what allowed Scramblin to close out right there. Very well done. Missed with the daggers, didn't quite have the homing fully built. And now he's daggerless with Conrad right in front of him. Very good approach from Scramblin, making sure he couldn't forward dash and try to get that yellow one. Get out of my airspace. You're not getting those. Anti-air, but that DP stinks. All right. My goodness. Scramblin, definitely not gambling. He's controlling the situation. Yoke up, slammer. You're slowed down. No, you're not. Back now. Shadow counter. What are you shadow counter? I'm doing like an 80 frame hitting move, bro. Unbreakable. Yes, sir. Frodo on the cusp of death. One good touch will be an ultra situation for Frodo. He gets to slow down, gets the touch. Break is there. Jump in. No? Yes, Sand Explosion. I love the opportunity. You don't have to let him have anything. With that big of a health lead, Con Ra is a terror. You don't have to let him do anything. You don't have to let him pressure, do anything, because you have the health to give up for free Sand Explosions to close the game out. Very well done. Scrambling. Game 1. Let's go. Remember, guys, loser side. If you have a match in losers, play it now. Do not wait. Play it now. Nice command grab there from Scramblin. Oh, I like that jump in. Frodo utilizing the dagger. Overhead. Scramblin was not ready. Locked out on the heavy. He's going to eat a lot of damage here. No pips on deck with good pressure. As I say, he does the empty jump flip into the grab. Jab, jab. A little bit of patience there from Frodo after the instinct pop. Another. So he knew he wanted to grab and kick that shin on the top of his cabeza. Here we go. Another one! DJ Khaled. Frodo teabagging. Let me get the toes off you. We could have got an ultra, but Frodo said, you know what? I know you're dead. And close it out. Beautiful stuff.
You're not worthy prey.
Wow. 1-1. Dominant game. Maya's still bad, bro. Maya is young Janet Jackson and Beyonce did the fusion dance. And I'm with that all day. All right, Con Ra. Does he stick with it? He goes to the Rip Tour. Ooh. Instant air jump light dagger. We have Scramblin in control right now, trying to dominate to make sure that Frodo does not get the daggers. He's doing a very, very good job. Only the medium one on deck. Could not anti-air. Good reaction from Scramblin, but the play was there from Frodo. The chase down is there from Scramblin. As he said, you know what? You want to turn the pace on me? Well, I'm going to show you what pace picante is like, brother. Because here's the sauce. Oh my goodness, what a breaker. Okay, he kept corner with that light break. Nice anti. Very well done. Got a little bit of damage there, even up the score a bit. But using that shadow meter, Scramblin, don't want no part of it, no pressure being had. Tried to go for the cross-up. I feel like that was front side, to be honest. I don't even think that Frodo blocked that if it was a cross-up attempt. All right, there we go. First health bar is missing in action as Scramblin holds on to a little bit of that hope. Get out of my airspace. Nice jump back fireball, mortar, if you will. Come here. Comes medium punch. He's gonna get the touch. Come here on the other side. Low flame. Oh, the tail flip. Me a mortar, jump over. Here for Frodo. It doesn't even matter the defensive options when you don't have ground to cover. That's Riptor taking out the fight out of crime. Burning the skies. And we have 2-0, 2-1, sorry. 2-1 for Scramblin. Oh my goodness. We're gaming out here, guys. Y'all ever played video games? This is what it looks like when you think about playing video games. They're gaming. Okay. Shadow Tiger's Lair, one of my favorite stages on the game. So much nostalgia in this map. And this is a little bit of nostalgia being brought back, even though it was only about 8 minutes ago, if that, maybe 3 minutes ago. Frodo, super aggressive, starting the game off, getting the damage, lockout. Oh yeah, this is definitely looking like game number 2. Oh no, Frodo! I'm not mad at the choice, especially since Scramblin didn't really get anything off that. Chase down with the fire. Come here. Oh, but instant air jump medium kick. Doesn't matter regardless, the Shadow was going to wake up and beat it. Recognize the grab on the instinct pop. Gonna get a nice little unblockable with a hard to breakable on the heavy flip kick. Frodo answering back. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that time recognizable. Jump across the screen, and the tail is clean. I like that. I like that Frodo didn't backdash to grab the dagger. The jump back was cleaner because Scramblin was trying to find the moment to stop him from getting it. Very, very well done, but either way, still lose the health bar. Jumps in, nice. Oh, 2+ for the grab. Break on the medium, like it. Scramblin. They're playing from behind the whole game. Chance to take the lead. Overhead. Blow, floor toes. A little too overzealous there from Frodo trying to press a button. Oh, this is Riptor, baby. You locked out on heavy. That could have been so much worse if Scramblin would have got the bar. But still, in the corner. Half of the danger light bar. Juggles there. Lockout on medium. And there it is. Scramblin taking it all the way to the crib, to the finish line, and throwing Dinosaur Flame Breath in the chat with a 3-1 victory over FrodoTbagginzz. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. Both were playing very, 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 very clean. Not mad at either. And Frodo, you already know what it is. You are now down there in that loser's bracket. Play your game. And I said this a minute ago, guys. If you're in losers, blue, nobody, run that. HART and HWYungTate. You guys, I don't see a score from you guys. Run that. All right, with that being said, guys, we have round number 1 essentially coming to a close. We need HART and HWYungTate to run that, and we have WolfSlayer waiting for his opponent. I am going to go ahead and call production and say, let's go ahead and let everybody get a bathroom break, go get you some water, and we're going to take us a nice little 5 to 10 minute break real quick, and we're going to get back to the action, okay? All right. Can y'all hear me out there? We ready. We're back in the building. All right, so we're back for round number 2, guys. We got Banelings going up against SVM. And I'm sorry, Banelings, let me go ahead and say that tag that you've been wearing proudly for years. NSX Banelings. versus TGZ SVM. I gotta go ahead and say those. I can't leave those in the shadows. You see what I'm saying? But we're here for round number 2. We're gonna get into these next game. Loser side, once again, shout out, play those matches. Pretty please. We got to keep this thing moving. We had a slow start, and we're gonna try to keep this thing up to pace for the viewers' pleasure and the players' pleasure. All right, SVM. We see that Shin Hisako. We see Banelings with the patented Agnos, Big Rock Man. Oh yeah. You ever woke up in the morning and had a whole village on your back? No, you didn't, but Agnos did. You know the phrase that people be saying, I got the city on my back? That's Big Agi, bro. One of the most unique fighting game characters I've ever seen. I did that whole intro for no freaking reason, and we're gonna get Idol, the two-headed menace. All right, here we go, guys. Spinal, not Shin Hisako, and Idol, not Agnos, as SVM and my dog Banelings are ready to scrap it out. Let's get it. Nice DP there to kick this one off. Banelings. Pressure is here with the cross-up jump. Medium kick runs under, keeps corner. One character right here is hard to keep corner against. Good backdash on the wake up, but it's hard to keep corner on Spinal because Spinal can switch sides whenever he wants in the right situation. And there's the right situation. Gets a nice grab, gets a skull built, goes into the corner to use combo to go out of the corner. Such a unique character. Wall split, nice. What a DP from Banelings. I like that. The medium club smash only hitting the second hit, right? We're seeing a lot of tech here being used on the side of Banelings. Banelings teleport back to make sure to not get punished. Very good, well played. We have a combo started here. Patience and a drop. Banelings did not want to break, and rightfully so. Hops forward with the command grab. Punished with the shadow, skull basher, shield bash, whatever you want to call it. SVM taking that one after it being in the hands, in straight control of Banelings for a bit there. Alright, try to jump in. Nice ante. Nice. We got the clean up on the health gauge really quick. Didn't allow a lot of free damage on that red bar. Banelings goes for the air-to-air, and that's going to go in the favor of SVM. Who you teleporting on? Lightning on both sides. Yes, sir. Get back in that corner. Come here. Punching, trying to go straight back into warrior body. Oh, confirmed, but why was there a counter breaker attempt there? I cannot understand it. No break attempt on the recap heavy DP. Skull keeping it safe with a perfectly timed cross up with the teleport. Overhead reset. High damage here. Break on the medium. Banelings staying alive. I like the play. I like the play. Shadow Club to try to lock SVM into place. But the skull was on the screen dancing and romancing and came over to just get a little smooch. And we got one game up. SVM. Banelings playing very well. Do we stay the same character? We'll find out. Went to Big Agi. Decided that the idol was not the play. Very good soul absorption there coming in from SVM. Stand heavy kick. Try to lock it down. Skull. Skull comes through. There's no more armor on the side of Banelings. Good pressure. Come here. Jump in? No. Do we go for the rocks? Yes, I like that. It's gonna be very slowed down with 4 rocks, but it's still worth it to try to deal with what SBM can bring to the table. Threw a rock over, kept himself safe as he rolled over. You gotta block that. Oh yeah, that heavy slide goes through, but still somehow had time to get a grab. 1 stone left. Club in hand, block. Forward dash, what game are we playing right now? That's Big Augie. Good defense, but the chip out is there. SBM. I like it. We got a lot of damage. Lockout comes late in the combo. I feel like that's a lot of older tech there to break at the very end to not get the cash out and try to avoid these counter broken. But on the next one, broke a little bit early. A lot of damage, man. Idol looked a little better here as we're on the cusp of defeat here. Gotta confirm. Had to use a button there. SBM confident in the lead. No breaker. Try to go rush up. Shadow counter. Ultra 2-0. I'll tell you right now, man. In the history of horror, I'm a horror fan, but the history of horror, the laughing animated skeleton has been kind of used as a joke. But in all actuality, a live, fully magically powered skeleton is one of the scariest things of all time. If you made a Spinal movie right now and it was like a horror comedy, I'm watching it immediately. Guarantee it. All right. Banelings has a choice to make here. And sticking with the Aghanos will be the character that is played for the rest of the set if a game is won. A lot of damn heavy punch to get through the armor. Finally gets the touch. Shadow, no good. A little mistimed. Has a lot of belief in themselves. Does SVM. Jump medium punch at peak range, very well played. Run up overhead, the instant cancel on it just to make it come out as quick as possible. We got Banelings eating a lot of damage here. A neutral jump, the armor does eat it. Banelings gets nothing for it. Sit down. Wowie zowie. Oh, crouch heavy punch into that was beautiful. Shadow rolly ball. Come here. Nice yoka. Banelings. Hold on. Back throw. To another. Eats the hit into the stand heavy. Tried the chip, but wow, where was the drop? I don't know what happened. Oh my goodness, and SVM comes away with that life bar, has the spin bar to get the ante. Okay, even game, instinct dwindling as we get run up jab into Shadow Skull from SVM anti-aired. Nice blocks, try to grab, the armor saved the day. Another jump. Jump heavy punch from Spinal Man. A lot of characters have a hard time dealing with that. That was not hard to deal with for Banelings. They get the grab. Keep the faux wall. What an anti-air there from SVM. Counter breaker, the first one of the set. Overhead reset. Trying to hit a little shimmy shake there. Some Ray for Austin. Oh my goodness. Is that a side switch? No. It's straight front side into the overhead. And my goodness, sweet Hanabaloo. 3-0 SVM. Banelings had a wall of defense up, but it came crumbling down. As SVM said, I know all my ways through this path. Very well done. Moving forwards in the bracket, gonna be going forwards and finding a chance in the semis on the winner side. Because Banelings is now gonna fall down into the lower side to keep this tournament trucking along. All right, on the winner side, our next match. What we got? Give me a second, guys. Let me check my resources. My resources state nothing. All right, we'll find out in a second, guys. We're gonna see who's playing in a second. With that being said, we did have HWYungTate winning 3-1 in round 1 against HART, and then in round 2 he went up against Devil, and he is going to lose that one 3-1 and go down into the lower side to fight Nobody. And like I said, guys, if you're in loser side, play it. Tate and Nobody, run that. SVM and Banelings has fallen down there to Frodo and Banelings, run that. Right, all right. It's been very clean, man. If you have been enjoying the KI action, man, throw a 1 in the chat for me, please. You know what? You can do either or. You can throw just a straight up 1 in the chat, or you can throw an emote in the chat. Just give some love out here for what we've been seeing, man. It's been some great stuff, guys. Grim said he's putting on his pajamas real quick. This dude 408, since the dawn of time, if you don't know this guy, guys, he has always just been talking straight nonsense, man. And here it is, Zero Cool going up against GrimothyTReaper, aka Nova. This is going to be a banger, I promise you. Scramblin versus Extreme Zombie. We didn't get to see it on stream, guys. That was a 3-0 in the favor of the combo breaker champion, Extreme Zombie. He will be fighting Devil May Care here in the near future. But right now, full gore mirror as we got Zero Cool versus Nova, and the pressure is on. As Nova said, I'm relentless. Backdash and let me get them toes, brother. Nice jump in. Man, ain't it something when you watch somebody not know how to defend against the character that they play, bro? AKA, that's me. Oh my goodness. Beautiful stuff. Nova is over here heating up. Supernova on the noggin of Zero Cool with the overhead. Get in that corner, homie. Let me get that cranium again. Let me get them toes. Oh my goodness. That overhead was so deep it hit the medulla. Back in that corner. What we got? Jump in. Try to go for the empty low. Shadow counter. All right. Zero Cool tried to make some mistakes, but a couple blades through the torso as the back throw leads us into game number 2. We have a dub from GrimothyTReaper, aka Nova. All right.
Fight on. Ready. Fight.
Frodo, if you're in the chat, just remember, I always loved you, bro. All the way since way back in the day. You had one of my favorite names in the game, and I swear your name was FrodoTbagginzz at one time. And you're not gonna gaslight me into that not being true. But anyway, with that being said, Zero Cool, the domination station. But I don't like how you did me last game. I'm gonna show you what KI looks like. HART? Oh yeah. This is why you gotta love Zero Cool. So much personality in the chat, so much personality in the play. Reset into the low. Come here. Bop, 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 bop. You're not breaking it and I'm not counter breaking it. Tried to go for the flip out finally. Nova has a chance, gets a touch. Try the heavy laser, being very patient, trying to get something started to start the steamroll. That wind kick touches, back throw here. Another drop here. I saw that same situation in both games. Lockout on the heavy, straight to the ultra, Zero Cool, dash up. No bagulation. I thought I was gonna see it, but we have 1-1.
Supreme victory.
Okay. We got 1-1-0. Cool. All right. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, I knew for a fact he was switching over to the Jago, but I didn't know it was gonna play out like that. So Nova has some decisions to make coming into the game number 3. Decides to stick with the full gore, light DP to start the game, DP right back at him. Oh my sweet Honolulu, this is gonna hurt. 40 percentile. Jump back after the sweep. Ooh, come here. Nice fireball overhead. Now you're dead. And my boy, Zero. Ooh. Cooking La Vida Loca. Wind kick over the sweep attempt. He said, hey, I know you want a low. I crushed that. DP into the missing pop. Landed on the fireball. Nice zoning here. Very necessary zone. What? Zero Cool interrupted with a crouch medium kick, and I can't believe it. I'm gonna be honest. But with a health lead like this, you don't have to have any fear in your heart. Dash forward. Caught by the blade dash. There's no health gain on the side of Nova. Doesn't matter what he does, can't gain. Doesn't punch the grab attempt after the shimmy. Gets the sweep, okay. This is a very hard comeback, especially no meter on the side. Double stand medium kick will be the game for Zero Cool, and that's 2-1.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Awesome victory!
All right, here we go. Grimothy in the chat instead of being in his mind and figuring out what the play is here against Zero Cool. 2-1. Zero Cool tries the DP to start it off the same way Nova did last game. Forward heavy kick after the crouch light kick does touch. Good break. Man, that charge fireball is serious business. Got that ass. Fireball game on 100 right now. Anti-air with the stand medium punch. With punished with the shadow wind kick. Light. My goodness. Anybody out there remember Nick Mills, bro? That's what Zero Cool is looking like right now. If you remember Nick Mills, you're an old school player. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right. Pressure's here. The shadow wind kick. Air to air, overhead, lockout, got him. Okay. All right, here we go. Try to get the toes off of him, but patience from Zero. Ooh, not his forte. Reset into the grab after stand medium. Empty jump low. I'm going through that laser, brother. They call me Major Laser. Oh my God! That DP did so much damage. Go back to 2010. There's a video of Daigo playing in tournament. He did nothing but DPs in offense against the other player in Street Fighter 4. That is what we just watched 408 do. He walked straight into him and DP'd him in his chest on offense in neutral. That is not a normal fighting game occurrence. You have to be hyped when you see that. Beautiful stuff. All right, round number 2, guys, has come to an end. We're gonna be moving forwards into round number 3. Loser side. Banelings and Feedback, run that. GrimothyTReaper and WolfSlayer, run that. Tate and Nobody, run that. Scramblin and DaaChronicle, run that. And we're gonna move over here into round number 3, the semis. On winner side. And we're gonna run. You know what? I haven't talked to production, but I'm calling. I would love to just get this Extreme Zombie versus Devil game going. Extreme Zombie, enter the lobby. Big Arb in the chat saying the real facts. Winner's side of top 8 is underway. We have a lot of game to be ground, and a lot of ground to be gained. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. But we have a lot of ground to be gained in the loser side. So we're going to get this one going and then go into our other of the winner side matches while they catch up. And then we will lead into those lower side ones for you guys, all right? So let's get it going. Devil May Care, Extreme Zombie. Let's party, baby. Devil with the brass knuckles versus the full iron body of Extreme Zombie. Here we are. Trying to go for an anti. The float does stop him in his tracks. One of the few characters that can do what Devil is doing. He's pressuring through the assist call, right? Because it's almost impossible to punish Arya for calling the assist, but there's so much forward advancement on the offense of TJ, he can bypass the lockdown pressure that you're supposed to hold. So he's doing a very good job. A lot of matchup knowledge here. Gonna spin to be honest, I think if he did a regular cash out, he would have got that life bar. But that is the most important life bar of Arya. So I think that makes a lot of sense that he just was safer than sorry. Devil getting a lot of damage here. The reset here with the instant pop. Pop, 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 pop. Sweet Jesus. 60%. Very optimized. Coming out there from Extreme Zombie. Lockout. Oh my God, this is gonna hurt. Bam! Both bodies ate that because he was in instinct. Lockout on the medium. That's a body. Oh my goodness. Extreme Zombie on the rope. Tried to dash up grenade legs and Devil wasn't having it. Devil in the corner. What's the play? Back up here. Armor from Devil into the cancel roll. Lockout. Devil May Care. Game number 1.
Awesome victory!
Wow, we. Deep in the chat with the bag and Mario. Shout out Devil, one of my favorite Twitch emotes of all time. All right. Zombie. Back at it again with the gold aria. Gold may be dropping in value, but it doesn't matter when it comes to tournament play with the aria. He's gonna be the best value coming from his heart here against Devil as he's in the corner, getting that armor chipped away at. That gold may be silver the way that we're seeing game number 2 play out. All right, he's got to start with a drop. Pressure's here. Try the shadow counter. The blade will keep Extreme Zombie safe. Oh my gosh, he tried it. Very good patience on Extreme Zombie's side. Devil. DP. Wait, oh, a body died there. Guys, he killed Blade Body there. Or wait, is there a bug here? I don't know what died. I see all 3 bodies, but there's a health bar missing. Okay, got a touch. Okay, and that is going to be the first body dying. Yeah, it bugged out. It bugged out. Ooh, oh my gosh, what an optimal punish. Stand heavy punch on the whip DP attempt. And Devil in full command right now. Look at him. He's the Devil now. Anti-air is there. What's the break? Does he have it? No, he doesn't. 2-0 right now against the combo breaker 2-timer.
Supreme victory!
Devil May Care looking unstoppable. Hey, as Live Rockstar in the chat said, golly gee whiz.
Fight on! Think you got what it
Devil
takes?
a demon.
Fight!
Imagine you're a devil, but then somebody calls you a demon. Wouldn't that be disrespect? Oh, nice defense there. Gets a punish. Counter breaker, baby. Oh my sweet Jesus, I love the damage. Oh baby, I love the sway. He got right out of the way of the second part of that DP. Got a nice little punish. Back throw. Extreme Zombie had to wake up or he's gonna get chipped out. Oh, pop instinct into getting beam assist. This is an opportunity here from Extreme Zombie. And chip out with the bar. I'm not mad at that. Very well done by Devil. Ooh, back fist. Roll under. Let me get that punish on the jump medium kick. Look at the routes, brother. It's been medium all day. He tried medium, and it was heavy. Went for the grab. That's very recognizable. DP will take the bar. Devil may cry. Devil may care. On his second bar. Got the lockout. Immediately DP'd, but it immediately punished. Devil putting them hands upon thine. We got knee. The knee beat them. The shotgun knee. Okay, what does Extreme Zombie have? This can be a 3-0, but Zombie has a chance, and it's gonna be a hard one. He should have, I ain't gonna lie, he needed meter enter here so he could try the zone. He does get another touch. Very well done. Lockout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meter ender here. He went for damage again. I don't understand. I don't know. He needs meter to do this. He's chipped. He tried to backdash. He's chipped. Decision making was good, but not good enough. Devil 3-0 over that boy Extreme Zombie. Oh my lordy McLordison. Wow. All right. I love it. That was even like, you know, I'm a fan of close games, but even though that one was kind of like very lopsided in the side of Devil, that was probably my second favorite set of the night. And that's a lot of praise to Devil because I'm not a fan of 3-0s. His 3-0s, you know what? Both games that I've seen Devil play on stream, he played so good while the other player was playing phenomenal too, right? He's just making insanely smart plays. I'm loving it, dude. Oh, man. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Devil may cry or care. Sorry. All right, here we go. Zero Cool. SVM. Coming up into the building. Let's go ahead and party. So, 15 stars for Zero Cool. You know that boy been playing. 7 for SVM. It's kind of funny when you see a player like SVM only has 7 stars when you know, like, you've been playing for so long, you really don't care about rank. Like, that's not indicative of skill at all. That's SVM wanting to play in brackets and sets more than playing rank. Because SVM could have 40 stars easy. All right. Lockout, overhead, Zero Cool. Trying out the full gore that got backdoored in the last set. This time, getting a little bit more shine. Teleport, lets the tick on hit. Come here. Come here. Yep, let me get that. Very well done. Oh no, the counterbreaker attempt is gonna lead to a really rough situation. Counterbreaker, very smart from Zero Cool to jump back because the counterbreaker was safe from SVM because the instinct was out. The instinct is gonna grab after the instinct pops from Zero Cool. So no matter what happened in those last like 7 seconds, SVM made very, very super smart plays. All right, pressure's on. Not really getting the job done, using a lot of pips. And now, flipped, not gonna be a big combo. Wake up DP, trying to get some chips, still can't get it, can't find it. The hit is found from SVM. What we got? Locked out, knocked down. Okay, finally found his chip, but lost 52% health. Okay, we have a wisp on the screen. We have not much art, not much reactor moving for Zero Cool. He's trying to get something going. He's not playing bad by any stretch, but resource-wise, he's not gaining how he wants. He does get the instinct pop. He's getting blended and rescinded. All right, caught. Oh no, had a chance, a huge chance with the lockout. Went for a backdash, went for a situation there, and SVM got the touch.
Devastated.
We got 1-0. Devastated. One of the coolest things that was added to this game. Man, I'm telling you guys, everyone out there that watches this game and has played this game, remember that we are fans of a fighting game that is literally one of the best fighting games to ever come out, and then also never even sniffed the budget of other fighting games. So sometimes when you think about the ultra enders, the stage enders, and why is it not on every stage? Why does everyone not have? They didn't have the money for it, man, and they still gave us this masterpiece. Always gonna be one of my favorite games of all time. We're gonna find out if Zero Cool can make this one of my favorite matches and try to even this up. Sticking with the full gore anti-air, yes sir. Teleport, and gets the bait punish. Into the corner, goes for the side switch. Empty jump, no. Nice job here. Okay, SVM. Got corner, we got the wisp, utilize the wisp into the side switch, but stuck in the corner, immediately goes for the side switch. SVM playing pretty smart, I like it. Punish is there from Zero Cool, reaction. Didn't get the touch he wanted to make that into like a flip out situation. It could have turned into a DP situation for SVM, so it might have been favorable for him. Either way, he does get the health bar, and he gets to waste the instinct of Shin Hisako as he pops his instinct and makes sure the hands are no longer on screen. He wants to get as much bar as he can. He is utilizing a lot of his instinct, I ain't gonna lie, but I think that is one of those unorthodox smart situations. Smart situation for SVM, but there's a two-hitter. Got caught with the shadow counter attempt. Corner. Oh, let me get the toes on the other side. Teleporting the double low, but SVM playing good defense. Thrown in the corner. Offense is not being taken over yet. Faded. Nice DP. Nice side switch. The hands. We're on red bar. Zero Cool. Okay, a lot of teleport action coming in. Trying to get a little bit tricky out here. A little bit of N1 mixtape coming out from SVM. Raw Shadow Blade Dash. And we're gonna get an ultra closeout and the walk down. I'll walk them down in any town. Zero Cool.
Awesome victory.
Oh my, you're nice. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, they're playing some KI tonight, I'll tell you that right now. And just so you know, just to throw it out there again, anybody that's in the chat that does not know, there's $1,000 on the line for the winner of this tournament.
Fight on.
Obviously, the gameplay, the skill is kicked up a notch because they're trying to get a piece of that pie moving on up. All right, here we go. Nice. We had a good start there from SVM. Zero Cool. Trying to take the driver's seat. Trying to take the steering wheel. Forward throw. Mid-screen mix. Overhead. Front side. Beautiful. Trying to go for a counter breaker. Nothing doing. Back at him was SVM. I feel like that's the 2017-18 classic re-counter breaker somebody. Didn't quite work out. All right. A little patience from both. Tried to teleport front side. Doesn't want to deal with the hands, but eating grand damage for doing such. Get a wall splat into a grab. The hands are gone. Instinct is over. SVM. Offense. Trying to use that jump medium punch. Ooh, good defense, but no punish from Zero Cool. Come here. Yes, sir. That'll do it. We got the first health bar gone for Zero Cool. On the full board. But you know what? I like this. Like, he didn't want to play his honest, high damage Jago. He wants to be able to scramble and create as much wonky situations as his opponent. So it makes a lot of sense for what he's got going on here against Shin Hisako, which is one of those very dishonest characters. SVM looking good. Got the health bar. SVM shadow counter. Been attempted a few times. Hasn't worked out. The counter break has been attempted a few times. Finally worked out. That's such good damage. 49%. Come here. Let me get those toes on the other side of it. Confirmed it. Mixed it. Remixed it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it. And there we go. We have a game. We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's back and forth. Seesaw Nation. Very well done from SVM. Shinesako. I can't tell, guys. Which one is more aggressive? Shinesako or regular Asako? I feel like regular Asako is mad scary, but I feel like Shinesako wants to kill for the love of the game. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. All right, here we go. SVM up 2-1. Zero Cool has a choice to make. Do you get stuck on full gore for the rest of the set if you do win the next one, or do you try your hand at another character? We'll find out here in a moment. We got 10 on the clock. Going to the Forgotten Grotto. Full gore back in the building. All right. Game starts off pretty fair for both sides, trying to establish dominance. That was won by SVM, but a good break from Zero Cool. Being relentless with the pressure is SVM. Immediately entering with the overhead, and now we're cooking up. Come here. Oh, locked down. Very tricky pressure. Like the range that was happening from, having to block 4 to 3 strikes in a row. Very well done. No side switch, just put the wisp on him, right? Try to switch it up a bit. Like I don't have to mix you every time. It makes it easier to guess that way. So very well done for SVM. Come here. If you jump low after making him block the wisp on the top. Zero Cool can't find a moment. He's doing a very good job on defense, but the chip was just too much. Knocked out of the air. Okay. Zero Cool. Oh, wrong side. And not wrong side. Good check from SVM. Let's say that. You get the toes. Throw into the corner. Front side? Yes. The hands are on deck. Looking rough out here. Locked out on the medium. Gonna eat all the damage that could be given. And the hands are there. Snatcher Rooney. You couldn't really do much. I mean, if you DP, yeah, you would have got to DP, but it didn't matter. You're going to eat the hands regardless, and that is going to be a game. A set from SVM with the Shinesako, the best Shinesako that Killer Instinct has ever seen.
Victory!
Very, very well done. What a set. Thank you guys for showing up. 408 is going to be going down into the loser side of the bracket. SVM moving forward into winners finals. Very well done. All right. So everybody out there, one more again. We're moving forward. The loser side of top 8 is going to be played on stream, guys. But we'll take a small little intermission. Go and get you some water. Go to the restroom. Get you something to eat real quick. We'll take a small break, and we'll be back at it with some more KI action as we're getting closer to it. All right. Let's get it. We're back, y'all. Thank y'all for letting us have a break. I'm glad y'all got a break. Everybody got a nice little break, little snacky poo here and there. Went to the restroom if you needed to. You know what I mean? But we're getting into winners finals. It is going to be SVM with that prolific Shin Hisako we just watched play, and we're gonna go against Devil May Care with that TJ. At this point in the game, there's no arguing. I used to argue it all the time, but at this point, the greatest TJ combo to ever live. All right, let's get these guys ready in. SVM is already in the bracket. Century, periodic. Century, what are you doing? Oh, no, wait. No, I'm sorry. That's Century, the production. I saw the wrong name. And we have the right player in. Devil May Cry. Devil May Care. I keep saying that because he knows what he did with his name. He's a fan of the series. Devil May Care going up against SVM. This is going to be a banger. Devil has not put up a disappointing match yet in his sheer dominance. And the same thing going for SVM with Shin Hisako. TJ combo. As we got losers finals underway. And the round start goes into SVM's way. The corner push is here. Yep, got the touch. Nice medium breaker. Very necessary. Didn't want to get forced all the way over there. A lot of floating and aerial potential from SVM and the Shin Hisako, so it's going to be hard for Trimmer to work out the way Devil's been utilizing it in the previous matchups. Knee, going to trade with the Wisp, run straight in, no confirm from SVM. Devil, instinct pop. Shadow counter SVM. Light break. All right. Well, we got baited. Nice play. On the left side, nonetheless, but his corner carry is absolutely sensational. That's going to be a DP. No, a backdash into a whip punish attempt. And a shadow DP, shadow upper. Coming out from Devil May Care and that TJ to take that first health bar in a round that looked like SVM had everything under control. All right. Now we have Wisp on the screen. Teleport potential. No more projectile potential. Opened up. Let me get that. Nice little two-piece combo from TJ combo. Into a large 20-plus hit combo. Touch 30, no. 57%, yes. Overhead. And let the instinct touch for the health closeout. If you're Devil, you're perfectly fine with that. You have such a lead, and you have a potential to either utilize your instinct to close this game out while playing defense, or play so much defense that you have to go into your second chance mode. Last breath. Doesn't even have to do that. Armored straight through the teleport aerial attempt of SVM. Tiger on the chest. Lay that boy to rest. One game up is Devil May Care. All right. SVM, plenty of characters under the belt. We do not know exactly what we're gonna get out of this player, but we're gonna stick with the Shin Hisako. And I think that was solid. I mean, the initial lead went towards SVM's way. It's just when Devil gets rolling, it's hard to do. I mean, the character himself, TJ, is a robbery Balrog-ish, especially SF5 Balrog type character, right? So it makes sense. Like, if you get the lead, it doesn't mean you have the lead forever. But right now, we have a big lead from SVM. Tried to go for a reversal there, but that was a safe jump from SVM. Nice roll to not deal with the Wisp safe jump setup coming out from SVM. Back fist. Touch that right side of the jaw. SVM. Broken combo. All right, Devil loses the first health bar. And his first. All right, SVM looking super dominant right there. Wrong button choice after the jump over. Could have had a punish. Nice lockout on the mediums. Not gonna be crazy damage. We're gonna get a nice 40-something. Wow, 34? I thought that was gonna be way more. Flip out, snatch a Rooney. Bap, 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 bap. Bap. Recap that? No! If he could have got the recap, he could have got a lot more meter here. It would have gave him opportunities that he is now not going to have. Got the wall spread. Boom. He is not getting another instinct also. Let's go ahead and talk about that. DP, no, backdash again to avoid the armor. DP was definitely the wrong answer. Do not listen to the commentator. Ooh, was able to block again. Gives a chance, and the break is there from Devil. Okay. Rolls through, but caught over the top. SBM, 1-1. Oh my goodness, I like it. All right. Sonic speed, got the fox ears and the fox tail, Sonic Fox. But will the rest of this set and tournament be Sonic Fox worthy? With the dominance and the dub from SBM, has to get through Devil. Devil? He's been holding it down. He has a lot of answers in his bag. I'm gonna reach into that bag of tricks and see what's going on in game number 3. Here we are. Nice armor. Got some good damage there to start this one off. Utilizing that power line consistently in the neutral space. Got the toes clip. Talk about damage. Heavy lockout. Lockout into the mix. 20%. Into another 20-some. 27. Into jump grab. Wisp is there. Tried to jump back. I love the play, but the recap does work out for Devil. All right, break, corner, no. Doesn't get the recap, but gets the invincible reversal. Yes. Let me get the toes off the forward dash. Yes. Oh my Lord, why does that hurt so much? Maybe it's because it's so easy to break, and if you're locked out, you deserve it. But do you really deserve it? Spin the bar. What kind of biscuits and gravy are we eating out here? Switch sides only got clipped by a portion that led to a quick rise from the invincible reversal from Devil with the shadow upper. And then we have a health bar fully taken with a wisp on body. Instinct gone for both players. Jab immediately. 38%. Yep. Very quick, very reactive Devil. Caught the side twist jump over. Good defense. No shadow counter is actually surprising. There was no instinct on that. No, I looked at the wrong bar. Devil didn't have bar. That was SPM. Was able to block. No way he doesn't counter break that and gets all the damage he deserved. Break on the head. Immediately hops across the screen, doesn't get caught by the side switch from SVM. SVM has to turn up here, but gets rolled through and blown through. Devil may care. 2-1. Awesome victory. Devil staying at the top of his game the way we've seen him through the whole bracket. Somebody is trying to claim this $1,000, and there's multiple competitors still here playing through this bad boy. Remember, loser side, play your games, guys. WolfSlayer and BANELINGS, get to it if y'all have not got to it. I don't see a score reported. I see them toes reported to by SVM as the low medium does touch. Full combos. Devil, I don't know what he woke up with, but it worked out. Another auto barrage, some high damage, but the health lead still in SVM's favor. Grab. And that's another one of those quick flip outs. Doesn't get the full reversal. Therefore, not a full combo. But SVM does get a full combo, closes out the health lead. With that being said, guys, Banelings does say GG's to WolfSlayerNinja. I'll let you know who won that one in a second. Corner here, Devil got the reversal this time. That looked very low. I didn't think he was gonna get it. Light lockout. SVM, tied health bars. Devil needs one more round here. He can be in grand finals. SVM has to utilize this instinct, utilize that wisp properly. But Devil playing his spacing very well. Went all the way to the corner. He's going to get cornered and eat some damage in the hands to touch. That's not what he wanted. I know what he was hoping for. He was almost at the grand situation as the instinct from SVM was dwindling. But here he is, drops the combo, but he does have corner. Tried to shoot the toss, no good. Break is good. Switch sides is better. SVM, overhead's blocked. Here we are. Has a chance, lockout. Spin the bar, bop, 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 bop. Spin it again, bop, 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 bop. It's not enough. Wake up from Devil again, but it's baited, SVM. We have last breath. Can Devil do this with a half a bar instinct and a smidge of light? Power line, no good. Double touch, double stuck. SVM, game number 5 on the way as we have 2 of the best in the bracket cooking it up. Let's go, baby. This is beautiful stuff. Beautiful KI. These 2 are not trying to give up. All right. And here we are. The final game between these 2. Both putting everything on the line. Both making big plays. And to start this one off, this was NBA. It's the first quarter. And we've got a 20-point lead. Nice anti with the speed bag punches. What is that? Oh man, that was a frontside mix and they'll counter SVM. Didn't get to utilize the instinct. So immediately, I like it. Devil immediately pops the instinct to make sure he gets a second one. But SVM being relentless. Everything is working out. The lockout once again. Devil is in a space where he's not gonna get another one. What? The wall jump to bait the DP. There's been even easier DP baits throughout the game, but that was the most stylish one. Devil's grab, wisp on his body, jump in, overhead, light break. That could have been it. Tries to go for the shadow. Okay, sit down. Then no counter breaks on that. Very smart from SVM, especially with the health lead. And SVM double crouch light kick to seal the deal against Devil May Care and lead into the grand finals and wait for their opponent. Absolutely sensationally played from both players. But SVM looked death, aka the devil, in the face and never backed down. We are so close to the crown jewel, the crown winner of this $1,000. But we have a lot more KI to be played, guys. In that loser side, at this moment, guys, yeah, you hit that bracket right now. WolfSlayerNinja and Extreme Zombie should be playing each other. And I think that Kron and Extreme Zombie, Kron and Zero Cool, sorry guys. I think that Kron and Zero Cool already played, and Kron has confirmed that he won that set already. That was so fun to watch. How does one play TJ like this? Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm with you, Grimothy, because I was tired. At a certain point, there was a time when I used to play, what's his name, bro? It was Hank Hill. Hank Hill, and then, well, Rebello. Hey, shout out Rebello. I used to cook that man. But Hank Hill, and there was another TJ that used to ruin my day, bro. And I was like, all right, I gotta see what the hell's going on with this character. And when I started trying to play that character, I was like, this is disgusting. And I don't know how they think this is fun. It's nasty. It's not fun. I won't say it's not fun, because obviously you can find fun in any character you want to play, right? But at the same time, it's nasty, and it's like a hard character to play. I think the same thing about Wolf, Riptor. So there's a few characters I think are nasty, but if you can play them, man, look, dude, shout out to you, bro, because those are not conventional characters. All right. So, essentially, everybody, we're at a space where we're not. We took a long break a moment ago, but we're gonna take a very short one this time. Like, I mean, a very short one. We're gonna give time for Extreme Zombie and WolfSlayer to finish their match, and then we will be leading into DaaChronicle versus the winner of that match. So let's give it about a 2 to 3 minute break. We'll be right back with you. All right. Shout out there, Sentry, out there with that hashtag zip. Kajaura with that hashtag zip. If y'all guys want to go ahead and do anything for the time that I'm giving you guys tonight, enjoying myself with y'all, I would definitely appreciate that. If not, like I said, all love in the hood. Extreme Zombie, HW DaaChronicle. The battle begins. This is definitely one of those matches. Arya versus Arya. The two best Aryas to ever live. And I know, yeah, one of my best friends is that boy Hollywood Sleep. But the game has evolved so much since his reign of terror. And these two have turned this character into something you've never seen. As we're watching mixes upon mixes. The gold Arya getting dealt with by the gold boots and the gold helmet. Side switch. Oh my gosh, the tables have turned and the turns have tabled. And that's a punish from Extreme Zombie. Ooh, very good float. Both of them just trading body for body on the blade assist. That's a touch from Kron. Sets up a break attempt. Pops the instinct to not give him that chance. Nice job utilizing the forward heavy into a canceled shadow DP to not give him a full break attempt. Very, very well done. Overhead on the freeze frame is insane. Fuzzy blocking going on over here from Extreme Zombie. He does get some solid damage here. Spin the bar. A lot of damage there onto the blade body of Chronicle. Beam body on deck, aka base body for Extreme Zombie. Both of them understand this character so much. That's why you're not seeing any clean punishes. You have to make sure you get a good neutral or Oki hit. And there is a punish on the landing frames, but not even a full combo. And this body switch attempt for Kron. We are Extreme Zombie. Health lead. Body swap. That was a chip attempt from Extreme Zombie. But the body swap was perfectly found to make sure that his blade body didn't die. Blade body from Extreme Zombie with the assist is going to put Chronicle in the corner. Doesn't have an anti-air. Actually, the trade does work on the assist. Try to go for the lows. No. Kron. Instinct pop. shotgun knee into the punish, and that's the body. He wants to end it early. He gets far, he still has instinct. There's an opportunity here. But Extreme Zombie dash forward straight into the shotgun knee, but stop from the combo, from the blade assist, beam assist of the instinct. He's gonna get punished for this hard. Break on the heavy. Very well done. Instinct now. The turns have tabled once again. Extreme Zombie getting clipped. What? That's crazy. That's projectile vulnerable. It still worked out for Extreme Zombie. Beam assist, and it's gonna close out, and Extreme Zombie takes game number 1 in the mirror match versus DaaChronicle. Wow. Absolute wow. All right. Game number 2 is underway. Insider info. I watched these two play ranked against each other today and yesterday. They are definitely familiar with each other's KI tendencies, even though they weren't particularly playing the mirror. And Zombie, a good start here. That blade assist, man. If I wanted to say it, which I'm gonna say it, that thing is broken, bro. Shadow DP, blade assist still wins out for the Extreme Zombie. Extreme Zombie corner is here, over the top. Bing, bong, bam. Plus, he didn't even want to cash out. He believes in himself. You know what? Very smart, actually. He wanted to let the instinct run out so that he didn't get all the damage shared upon bodies when he knows he has one body almost dead. He wanted to reset to get all the damage onto the body, which he's damaging now. Blade body, the best body that Arya has. Jab, jump out of the corner. Cross. Tried to DP, only hits the assist. Break. Extreme Zombie has the upper hand. Blade assist again. Oh my goodness. Tried to confirm it, doesn't get it. Punish is here. Very good break. That's a good medium break from Extreme Zombie. Kron loses one body as an assist. He's gonna have to build meter here. He does. He has instinct. This is gonna have to happen soon. Oh, I love what we saw right there. The jump heavy kick into the shotgun knee, but doesn't instinct it. Instinct coming out from Extreme Zombie. Maybe Kron was trying to wait it out, but maybe waiting was not the right option. Extreme Zombie has a huge health lead here. Shadow slide. Shadow counter attempt. No good. Kron, touch. What is the play here? He cannot eat a DP. And there it is. Extreme Zombie, 2-0. Triple DP into the back dash, no mustache. As the bald-faced gold mama stomps that face. And we're going into game number 3. There are decisions to be made. I've said this multiple times throughout the evening, but every time people are sticking with their character, they're sticking to their guns. And once again, Chronicle sticking with the Arya in a winner-takes-all $1,000 tournament against Extreme Zombie, believing this is doable. Good defense, landing off the jump medium kick. The anti-air is there. Another DP. Tried to DP with the beam assist. Come here, sit down. Got the toes. And here it is. Chronicle has an opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build meter? No. Goes for damage. Don't understand the ending there, but either way, the first health lead that we've seen in the early goings for Chronicle, as we see Zombie, the Arya instinct setup, double shotgun knee, 60%. Holy, but Jesus, we have a close game on our hands. Lockout early, saves him from the counter breaker, and right back at ya. Here is Chronicle. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, he's gonna do it right back to him. One button. Bam, bam, bam. It does not kill. Assist. It's still not enough. The instinct is sharing the damage on the bodies for both players. Try to DP. Is it wild? Who knows? Chronicle gonna eat a lot of damage here. The front side body, which is the blade one. The one you don't want to take all of that. Okay. Random DP from Extreme Zombie, but you have it to spare. When you're up 2 games, but the shadow counter, lockout on the medium, and here it is. We're getting close. We might have a set, guys. We might have a set. Throwing a lot of crouch light kicks, but no confirms, and it is 1 to 2 Chronicles on the board.
The world cannot rely on you.
Awesome victory!
Guys, I haven't solo casted in a long time, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't like how extra I'm being between games or in games, it's part of the craft, dude. No one's here to tone me down. My pure inhibitions are flowing freely through the microphone. I'm sorry. But if you're enjoying it, I love you too. Let's get into it. Game number 4, Chronicle versus Extreme Zombie. Extreme Zombie decides he doesn't want to be Chrome anymore. He wants to be straight platinum, baby. No punish for Chron as he lands into the assist. Tried to chase down with the lightning legs. I'm sorry, grenade arc. Jump back heavy kick on landing is absolutely insanity. That is such a good button. That's one of the buttons of all time. Same way I was talking about overpower from Wolf earlier. Jump heavy kick from Arya is just infathomable. And here it is, the health bar closeout from Extreme Zombie with a large health lead. Getting a little bit more relentless is Chronicle. Spins the bar, runs up with the forward heavy. Doesn't get what he wants, hits the body, breaks the light, yes. Shotgun knee immediately from Zombie. There's a lockout. That it might be the health bar. Switch sides. Instinct pop. DP. No backdash into no punish. Ron needed that. What a break from Zombie. Zombie on the defensive end. Large health lead. Doesn't get the punish he wanted. Instinct pop here. Shadow counter from Braun, but it was too close to the ground. And here it is. Reset attempt? No. Good shotgun knee in the air does stop the approach of the instinct from Zombie, but Zombie gets the opening regardless. A lot of damage. Boom, bam, chicken, hands. And here it is. And chipped out. No, better yet, clipped is DaaChronicle as Extreme Zombie moves his way into losers finals. And he's gonna go into the juggernaut that is Devil May Care. Absolutely sensational. Let's get into it. Shout out to that boy DaaChronicle for his 4th place finish. But it's winner takes all, baby. So if you don't win this bad boy, you don't get nothing but shout outs and props. And Devil and Extreme Zombie will be faring off to make sure that they have a chance at that money. And this is for nothing but a chance at that money. Because if you lose this one, you get nothing except for notoriety. Here we are, Devil May Care in the lobby. Waiting on Extreme Zombie. Zombie, why did you leave? You knew damn well you won. You knew damn well you were up next. And here it is. He's back in the building, baby. Triple B, baby. Back in the building, baby. And here it is. Devil May Care versus Extreme Zombie. This is, man, I'm telling y'all right now, if you ever watched KI and you ever wanted to see some good KI, you're about to see it right here as Extreme Zombie backs off the Aria. I am gonna assume he doesn't want to deal with the damage deficit that Aria would deal with against a character like TJ. He goes with the Wolf, but we're talking about proficiency versus a pocket. Cut it short, gave a chance for a break, and he took it. Nice. Ooh, that was such good defense from Devil. He got a punish of the gods. It's not enough though. Here we are. Nice. Overpower, but the block is there. Side switch, blocks are still there. Reversal, no. Backdash attempt. Jabs don't confirm. Overhead does. Let me get that off you. And Devil will lose the first health bar. Extreme Zombie coming back from a deficit here on the green bars. What an overpowered punch. Oh man, Devil finding out that Wolf doesn't care which way is up as he approaches from up, down, left, right. But that time, the backdash pays off. Devil will get the health bar. Okay, Instinct very close for Devil. Guaranteed Instinct will be coming soon for Extreme Zombie as the touch and the damage is guaranteed also. Does he go for an overhead? No, he goes for an overpowered armor straight through. Smart play. Devil understood the assignment, understood the situation. Lockout is there. Drop the combo. Who would have seen that coming? Oh my goodness, try for the toes, no. And that will clip, the Ultra will seal the deal. And Extreme Zombie 1-0, trying to make his way to the grand finals. Wow, wow, wow. What a first round. I feel like what we're seeing in every game we watch, man, everybody in the first game, they bring everything they've got. And as opposed to early KI, we're not watching as many adjustments. We're watching imposing of will. And there's the bait factor of wake ups and when people want to press buttons on wake up. But more so, it's just sheer brute force. And you just look at the way this one started. Extreme Zombie again with a huge start. Recognition from Zombie to break the heavy of the auto barrage. Recognition from Devil with the shadow reversal to stop the onslaught. Tried to jab, but the dash through. Back up, he got the health bar. Okay, here it is. Devil, he has what he wants here. I don't think he can kill him. It's actually super unfortunate. He can kill now. There it is. Wow, brother. 2 good sequences. Devil turns into a tied game. Instinct's on deck for Extreme Zombie. He has to think about how he's gonna make sure he earns 2. He's in the situation now after that instinct pop to get 2 instincts. Not feral canceling a lot. Wanted to try to bait Devil, wasn't going, and spent it at the exact right time. Low straight into the overhead, disrespected any interrupt that could have came. Devil does have instinct after eating large damage. Back up, overpowered. Gonna go into Ultra, boom. Devil, last breath. Overhead, you're dead. 2-0, Extreme Zombie. sat down in the chair. GrimothyTReaper, you're not lying, man. He sat down in the chair. He said, "Hey, let me get a shape up. Don't take the high top down too far. You get a fade on the side. Line up in the front." Wolf said, "Don't worry, I got you." TJ's bald. Game number 3. Extreme Zombie playing out of his mind. Actually, wait, I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe that's 2-1. Either way, let's just talk about what we got on the table. We'll find out in a moment. Overhead block, doesn't get a punish. Devil, health deficit, reversal is good. Flip out into a backup, into a what? Just raw overhead in the neutral spaces from Devil, and it worked, but man, we're back into a scrappy. Other side, combo started. Man, Devil with the clean combo. Tried to go for the shoot toss reset. Extreme Zombie not having it. Jesus, what a dash through. He wasn't having any of that either. All right. Another shoot toss that's gonna get defeated. Oh my goodness. What a juggle. What a health bar depletion. And what an instinct bar ramification. He is now. Okay, so now he didn't get opened up. If he would have got opened up immediately, he would have had an issue trying to get another instinct bar. Chip out. Yes. Very well done by Devil. Okay. Devil can still get 2 bars. 2 bars of instant. Alright. We have a high game here. 4 bars of meter for Devil. The right touch, the right block that happens, we can see 70% damage. We're looking for it. The wake up forward dash is absolute insane right now. Overpower touches. Extreme Zombie trying to make something shake. Tried to reset with the grab. No good. Oh, he reaction dashed through his body from the freeze frame of the shadow power line. And now Devil, on the end of his tournament life, gets the toes clipped by the slide from Extreme Zombie as he slides his way into the grand finals. We got SVM versus Extreme Zombie to close out for the stackaroonie that's on deck. Shout out to that boy Devil. Put on the best performance from somebody that is not the winner of this tournament. Every time we had Devil on stream, he put on a banger. So everybody out there, shout out Devil. Pull up to Devil stream whenever you have time. Give him love. He's always put on for the community. Beautiful stuff. But unfortunately, that's a 3rd place finish with a $0 yield. As we're about to watch 2 face off for all buckaroonies. Hey y'all, Zombie in the lobby waiting for his opponent as SVM is on the way, and grand finals will be starting ASAP. On the banners, Shinesako, Saberwolf. I guarantee you that is not what we're about to see. And Shinesako comes out to face off against the Golden Aria. And whoever takes this one will be winning the $1,000. If anybody out there is familiar with Boosie, show your own live, I gave you $1,000. Doesn't matter, let's get it. SVM taking damage as we side switch. Who could have guessed it? You was right, Extreme Zombie. Oh my goodness. Backside turn to front side. Anti-air. Hovered over the wake of shadow attempt And the lockout is immediate into the Barbie spin and Extreme Zombie with just a few bumps and scrapes leading the way in game number 1. Oh my goodness. The Mixulation Station. Sometimes when your offense is cooking, it doesn't matter because you don't get to play. And right now, that is what we're seeing. As we have one more chance to break, and it doesn't happen. And Extreme Zombie takes game number 1 of Grand Finals.
The world cannot rely on you.
Supreme victory.
One of the hardest game lines in fighting game history. The world cannot rely on you. You tell me a bar from a boss character that hits harder than that. And I'm gonna give you some more intel, right? That line hits that hard, and there's no like actual story to this game. Imagine you played through a full campaign and you got to this boss, and every time she cooked you, she said the world cannot rely on you. And you knew it all rolled on your shoulders. And that bar still hits hard without there being that type of a storyline. And the storyline is being built here in the Grand Finals, as we do have a character swap into the Rash that I've been trying to see from SVM throughout the whole tournament. Safe DP with the blade assist into the jabbies in SVM. About to show us why they are one of the best Rashes to ever touch the game. Oh yeah, tried for a juggle attempt, wanted to go for a recap. I could already smell it, and so did Zombie as he broke. Oh my gosh, had a heavy manual with a lockout and went for a grab reset. Regardless, nice lead here from SVM with a heavy lockout, and I tell you right now, Zombie will not fumble that damage. No reset attempt, goes for an empty jump toes, gets it, but gets the grab overhead, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough. Still alive. And the DP to make sure that whatever you tried was not enough. Recap off the bike. Yes, and that's the health bar. Spin it quick. Has an opportunity to get one more bike. Not gonna get 2. And my timing was off. Doesn't even get one more bike. Corner here with the wrecking ball. Oh my gosh, side switch opportunity there for Zombie, but didn't get exactly what we wanted. And SVM, get back in there. We hold some of this damage. Lock it on the heavy. Yes. Very well done here. Getting out of the corner is Extreme Zombie. Low on health are both players. We have a pretty even game, no matter what these health bars are presenting. Trade. A grab through the grenade arc is kind of wild. Frame kill into the overhead, but the break is there. No punish on the body switch. SVM has got to be shaking their head at that one. Oh my gosh, another drop on the side of SVM. It's got to be painful as we have 2-0.
The world cannot rely
With the character swap looking much better. But it doesn't matter. The world cannot rely on you. We are almost at a reset of bracket 3-0 fashion. SVM has a lot to say about this.
Fight on.
Going back with the Rash. Wanting to get a game and secure the set. Remember, all you out there, I'm sure at this point in time you guys already know, is if SVM wins this set, they win the tournament. But if Extreme Zombie wins, we go into another first to 3 with the reset in Grand Finals. And the biggest detriment here is SVM has to stay rash if they do win this game. But it is looking heavily in the favor of Extreme Zombie. He has corner, fight recap, but the assist still paid dividends. Jump heavy kick, yes. Broken immediately. If you're a high-level player in this game or a enjoyer of this game, you know people that first frame break your combos are some of the hardest to deal with, especially when they're accurate, because you're never getting the damage you earn. And right now, Extreme Zombie is in that same vein of game where everything that Extreme Zombie decides to break is working out. Do we get another? No. Quick combo into a lockout. SVM has a chance. Nice damage. DP. Lockout on the light into a reset. It's a ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What do we got? Oh, okay. Went straight into the heavy. Extreme Zombie recognized it immediately with the break. And punish. Wow. Yes. The bracket has been reset. Extreme Zombie coming from losers. SVM is now in losers. Both players have the chance to win in the bracket reset. Who will win 3 games and claim the $1,000? Here we are. What is the choice here from SVM? Because obviously, we all know as a collective, you stay Arya. Yes, you stay Arya with Extreme Zombie and back to the Shinosako with SVM. Let's see what's going on. And we are now seeing a beautiful heavy lockout start from SVM with the corner. Tech on the wall splat grab. Oh, what a combo. That is so cheese. Oh my gosh, manual? No, doesn't just sneak one in there. Oh gosh, clipped over the top of the head. I do understand. It presented as an empty jump low. There you go. 32% damage, taking the first health bar. SVM. Instant air jump, heavy kick, one of the buttons of all time. Oh man, tried it. Elbow jump medium, trying to get something going. SVM having a hard go at it. As we see that potential health build up. Break on the medium, yes, very necessary. Anti-edge by the blade assist. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we are. There we go. You want to take this health bar right now, yes. The hands will stay on deck. There can be a situation that can be created here. Oh no! Forward dashes from Extreme Zombie were so pertinent, so predictable. And something could have been done by SVM to create a situation with the hands that just wasn't. But something that was predictable was a dub coming out after the consistent wins we've been seeing from Extreme Zombie in this winners, semis, winners, finals. Grand finals, I apologize. As Extreme Zombie is looking indomitable, unstoppable, impeccable, absolutely sensational. All right. One game down. Tries for the DP. And it is going to be an ugly start. There's a nice 25% damage lost by SVM and cornered by one of the most difficult characters in the game. SVM dealing with the Arya onslaught from Extreme Zombie. DP to trade. Actually, no, you're bleeding right there. That was not a trade. The blade assist is just being a whole nother player on the screen with the opportunities that it's letting up. Float over the top has no curiousness, no need to deal with the shadow from SVM across the screen. Trying to come across, does the job, got the damage. 1 bar left here for SVM. Extreme Zombie having his way. Lockdown on the heavy SVM. Here we are. Health bar gone. Beautiful. All right. Got the blade assist. It sets up. There's no wisp. Instantly pops and sits him down out the air. Making sure that wisp doesn't pay off the way that you want it to. Comes across the screen. Good defense from Extreme Zombie. SVM. Trying to play a zoning game right now. Trying to try something different. Oh, it doesn't confirm, but man, what a play from Extreme Zombie to go through that unbreakable projectile from SVM. Anti-air with the shadow beam. Come here. Try to go for the toes on the landing frames. Doesn't catch it. Anti-air, yes. Shadow beam. One of the best anti-airs in the game. I respect SVM right there. Expecting a normal button to come out and trying to get a shadow counter. But he went for grenade arc immediately. Extreme Zombie utilizing Arya to the full potential. Huge lead here. Playing it safe auto. Will definitely close it out and leaping forwards like young LeBron will close that game. And we have 2-0 in the reset. And one more will seal the deal for Extreme Zombie. What is the play? What is the choice for SVM after losing this many games in a row? There's gotta be a lot cycling through your mind on how you can secure this bag, and not only just the bag, just not allow somebody to do you like this when you've had such a run. Extreme Zombie came from losers. SVM stayed winner side on a prolific run. But now locked out on lights. Damage is here. Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness, what a lead to start off again for Extreme Zombie. Arya is just such an amazing character. So hard to deal with. But that situation right there, just as hard to deal with. Very good instinct usage from SVM. Tried to set something up, but the backdash was there from Extreme Zombie. Reset. Oh, baited on the shadow counter. There goes that first health bar. All right, switching into zoning body to secure. Anti-air once again. Kind of close. Blade assisted to a jump attempt, but didn't work out how he wanted. But he's still gonna get some damage. Afraid to break, didn't recognize the pattern. The heavy allowed more damage from Zombie, backing up. Hey, the hands are on deck, but you kind of have to impose your will for that to mean anything. And here it is. Zombie put himself in the corner, he's gonna eat the damage. SVM. Yes, what a mix. Some of that, some of that layer 1 first time Shinesako stuff. That's what you need. Haven't really seen much of this, and I get it though. Extreme Zombie's Arya is terrifying. No break attempts, allowing it to rock, believing in himself. Wisp is down, got the toe. SVM, move the combo out. What's the play? Tech from both players. Oh, over the top. This might be it. Oh, there could have been. What a break on the medium. That could have been the tournament. This can also went for the shadow count. The counter breaker, no good. Lock out on the heavy. Okay, straight. Very good. SVM. Out of the air. Cross sides. over the top, and SBM has now gotten on the board after 5 straight L's, and we have 1-2 in grand finals. Oh my goodness. SBM is on the board. I thought we were gonna see a wash, but ain't nobody bathing today, baby. We're going into it. Shin and Sako was the play. Does Extreme Zombie believe to stay Aria? And he does. Game number 5. I apologize. Right. Zombie heating it up like an air fryer. Corner game is here. Oh my. SBM woke up. Guys, I swear we had a replay. SBM woke up with button into the wisp into DP to keep it. That was insane. And here it is. Nice grab. Yes, 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 yes. Extreme Zombie. Extreme Zombie has instinct on deck. When does it pop? Nice flip out button there. Doesn't get anything off of it. Instinct is there to keep safe off of the shotgun. DP. Yes, it is. Very well done. Oh, I don't know what SBM saw that I didn't. But a shadow there, knowing that there was bar on deck from Extreme Zombie, was crazy. So something had to have been seen. Lockout, cash out. First bar gone, SBM. Potential final game from Extreme Zombie. SBM does not want to let this one go. Got the wisp out, but the toes are clipped. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, anti-air by the shotgun knee. Another shotgun knee. Not too much life to play with here. Another wisp out. It does work out. Beautiful. Trying to play with the spacing. Another wisp, but it's on the wrong side. Reset here from Zombie. 1. Counter taker! This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1,000 has entered the pocket in the bank account of Extreme Zombie in the Invitational for Shadow Nexus as SBM put on a show to try to not let it go. But Extreme Zombie had a firm grip on that band of dollars. Sweet Jesus, sweet baby rays. That was such a beautiful tournament and such a beautiful performance from that boy Extreme Zombie. Guys, I don't even know what to tell y'all, man. That was so good. So good all the way through. Hey, hold on, man.
Wow.
We got that boy Nate here. Yeah, Nate, talk to him, bro.
Wow. Oh my God. That was 2 turns all the way through, like the matches. Oh my God. Like that last match, I was like, okay, SBM just, I just don't even, I don't have any words for this, bro. It was that intense, man. Zip.
Oh man, bro.
Zip. Oh my God. I don't know how to top that next one, bro. I don't know how to top that.
Dog, that was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire. That was game. I really thought SBM had found the king of the arm.
Me too. Definitely.
But then right towards the end of that second game, bro, in the reset, SBM. I mean, not second game. I'm sorry, but you saw whenever SBM started heating up. Yeah, you saw that boy Extreme Zombie really get to it, bro. That was clean.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely people put in work. Devil put in work, SBM put in work. Everyone really put in work. I want to shout out to everyone that competed in this tournament, man. Like without y'all, I wouldn't be able to do this. Shout out to Zip for commentating. Shout out to Centripetal for all the work. Shout out for Frodo for all the graphics and stuff that's going on. Shout out to Kajaura. It was intense. Like I'm sorry for the audio issues earlier. It's my first tournament. bound to run into some things, you know. But I promise you, next tournament we won't run into that issue. We'll get right to it.
Beautiful. Hey, go ahead and run that mug out, man. Go gonna close it out, Nate, man. Hey, everybody out there, thank y'all for having me, bro. I had so much fun. Like, I really had so much fun.
Yeah, man,
I have fun every time I commentate KO, bro. So, like, just be real, bro. Like, I have fun every time. And I love that, like, most of the time people ask me to do bigger, banger stuff like this. So I get to commentate, like, notable shit. You know what I mean? I have so much fun, bro. But Nate, go ahead and close it out, bro.
Thank you for your time, bro. Your skills are they're good, bro. Yo, zombie, make sure you reach out to me and you give me your preferred method of what you want to receive your funds, and I'll get that right to you. You know, man, shout out to you, bro. Like, anything you want to say on stream? I don't know if he's here. He can hear me right now. Zombie? Oh no, he might not be here. He might not be here. But shout out to Zombie again for winning. That's our first Shadow Nexus God tournament champion. You know, I just can't wait till next month. Oh yeah, next month it's gonna be 32 players next month, so it won't be 16. It'll be 32. So look out. You never know. You might get invited. Century, you know what I like to do. Like before we end it off, you know, if it's anything you would like to say. I don't know if he's there either. But shout out to Century for everything that he's done behind the scenes, man. I know it was a lot of hard work. Man, I'm forever grateful to all y'all, man. I really am. And like I said, until next month.
Yeah, I know what time it is, man. I'll catch y'all, man. Holla!